AgweekTV weather is brought to you by Kaler Farms.
Welcome to the weather portion of Ag Week once again. I don't know if you've noticed, but the weather pattern across the country, and especially in our part of the country, has become a bit more active. And we'll see that in the jet stream this week. Of course, the crazy stormy weather in the Pacific Northwest the last few days, that should gradually kind of taper off. But there's a powerful jet stream working its way across the country. This weekend, there will be areas of severe weather in the southern states, courtesy of a strong low-pressure system down in the southern plains. The mild weather that we've had in the northern plains, the Dakotas, Minnesota, for much of for the entire winter so far, that's beginning to shift off to the east. Colder weather is beginning to build up into western Canada. It's not dropping south at any kind of a crazy speed, but our weather is going to turn a little colder this week. The first low moving up out of the southern states will weaken as it moves into the Great Lakes, but a second one along this little core of jet stream by the middle part of the week looks like that will be moving out in a southwest to northeast, a classic storm pattern, and that is expected to bring some rain and snow to the Midwest, probably snow on the north side of the low. Not likely a super heavy snowfall, but some substantial moisture. 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of moisture possible, I think, in the core of that system. So that will be a little snowstorm. Meanwhile, the colder weather will continue to slowly drop southward into the central and southern parts of the prairie provinces, and there I think it will by and large stay. The low will then move on off into the Canadian Maritimes. Powerful jet stream across the southeastern states, still looking like an El Nino, but things are shifting a bit. I don't think the cold weather is going to really dump southward yet. In fact, as we get toward the end of the week, a ridge in the upper level winds will likely bring some mild weather back into the plains in the upper Midwest. Probably not as warm as it's been, but still relatively mild. So what does this all mean for our forecast? This week, crazy rain and snow in the Pacific Northwest, but that's beginning to tone down. Still no significant rain for Southern California, but there will be some rain in parts of Northern California, courtesy that Pacific Northwest storm. Much of the southeast will get some rain and some stormy weather the next few days, and we will likely see some areas of snow, not really heavy snow, but some decent moisture coming out of this weather system in the northern plains around midweek. The second week, and this is Christmas now, possibility of another modest snow system into the northern plains. Southeast still looks rainy. Pacific Northwest wet. Still no rains for Southern California. And the big low up near Iceland is still expected to change core, and that's going to mean probably a dump of cold air. Last week I was saying it would probably happen by Christmas time. Now I'm saying maybe Christmas time or maybe before New Year's, but it does look like we'll finally get some Arctic weather into the plains and upper Midwest by the end of the year.